Hey guys, it's Tina Caul, and I am so glad to be back in the trenches of making videos consistently for you guys. I've been on a little hiatus. I'm going to be honest. I have not posted consistently because I was growing Caul Group and focused on my partners here locally in Raleigh, North Carolina, and my national network at EXP. We have 1,650 amazing agents, and we're onboarding 50 agents a month, and I got busy. But here's the good news. I've got amazing leaders around me, I've got more time, and I've got a great company behind me helping me make these videos. So what can you expect? You're gonna get 2 videos a month that I know will help you move your business forward, because these are the complaints that I hear all day, every day from our agents. So what we're gonna talk about today is, why do some agents plateau and other agents are breaking through this market? Here's my thoughts. In the last 4 or 5 years, you guys have had the wind at your back. You've had a great market. You've had a tremendous growth trajectory. So if you sold 20 or 30 homes in the last 3 to 4 years, and your best year was in 2022 and 2023, what you're experiencing right now is that you've almost lost half, if not more than half of your business. And you're stuck going, wait a minute. I built a life on this income and now it's gone. I have agents in my office that are like, how do I make $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 again? Because I can't survive doing what I'm doing. And what I see is that these agents did ride the coattails of the market. And we know that markets are cyclical. So when I figured out what it took to be an agent and have a trajectory where every year I was selling more and more and more homes, because I was selling 130 homes a year every year as an agent, it was that I was doing consistent income producing activities. And I want to tell you guys the 4 things I would focus on right now if I were you going into 2026, so you guys have a powerful year. So this is the first one. Let's analyze the business. Where did my business come from last year? If it was all referrals, congratulations, that's fantastic. But you want to have a diversified business, because right now we know that people aren't moving. They don't want to sell right away. It's a needs market. If they have a divorce, if they're having kids, if their house is too small, they have a need, and that's forcing them into the market. But if you're 100% focused on that, it might not be that many people. And you've got to diversify it by adding for sale by owners or expireds or a different source of business. So where's the business coming from? Number 2, are you practicing your scripts every day? You know you're going to get hit with interest rates are too high. You know that you're going to say, I have a friend in the business that's willing to list my home for 4%. You know that they're going to say, hey, you don't have an office, or your office is not in my area. All of those are the same 40 objections that buyers and sellers have had for the last 25 years that I've been in the business. Guys, they say the same thing. Learn the answers. Learn the answers. And if you know the answers, you're going to be like a ninja. When they say this, you're going to go, boom, I'm so glad you said that, because I practice. The 5 for 5 method. I teach my partners that if they make 5 conversations and have 5 conversations every single day, 5 days a week, there's 52 weeks in the year. You're going to have 1,300 conversations at the end of the year. If you closed 10% of those because you're a rock star, that's 130 transactions a year. Now, I know you guys are awesome, but the reality is you're probably not going to close 10%. What if you closed 3%, which is the average conversion rate for an online lead? That's 39 transactions. So what you got to do every morning is eat the frog first. Have your 5 conversations. I bet 95% of you watching this right now actually don't have 5 conversations. And because you don't have 5 conversations, your business looks like this. And you wake up every January going, can I do it again? Can I have a great year? Well, you can have a great year. Talk to 5 people every single day. Number 4, get a price reduction. If you've got 3, 4, 5 listings right now and they're not selling because the seller is the highest bidder for their home. You've got to get in there and say, what is the price that is going to allow this property to sell, and get my seller out of this crazy market ahead of the competition versus waiting for the average days on market. You know how many times I've heard agents say, well, the average days on market is 60 to 80 days. Okay, that is not a strategy to wait. Let's get them ahead of the curve. Let's get them above average. You want to be above average, don't you? You don't want to be average. So get those sellers reduced so they can get on to their next house and get on with their journey. And being a great top agent means you have to tell the truth. You have to tell them the hard things. You can't just coddle them and make them feel great that their home is just sitting there, because thousands of homes are selling every day. Yours needs to be next. And finally, go preview property. If you don't have a listing, go become a ninja of the inventory in your market. Know where the great deals are. Work with the buyers and say, hey, I got you. I know interest rates are a little higher, but what if I could get you this $575,000 house for $475,000? What if we could get a seller to buy down the rate? Guys, it's just moving the needle. 25 years I've been in this business. The average interest rates have been 6.5%. When I got in the business, they were in 9%. I was 23 years old. 9%. People were still buying. People are still going to buy. Our team sells 700 homes a year. That means properties are moving. You just need to get better moving into 2026, because there is no more market is cyclical and we're riding this wave. It is not COVID times. So we've got to get more intentional. So if this video helped you, I'm so thankful. Send me a message, email me. What are you struggling with? I'm here for you. I'm going to keep sending you these videos because I believe that what I give, I get. And I've always wanted to contribute to this market and help agents grow. So hopefully this helped you. I can't wait to see you on the next video, and I'll talk to you soon.